Greetings, everyone. Let me start out by saying this. Don't try to figure me out, because when you think you know me, I'm going to throw you in a different direction. I am an enigma. So when I share my stories, you start to feel like you know me, but you don't. Not even the people in my household know me, okay? They know some things about me, and it's what I want them to know. Now, the topic today is again money. It's about money. And the lesson is for you to learn the value of money, but understand the spirit that is in control of money and the energies that turn up when you're dealing with money. I'm going to say here very boldly that only a very small percentage of people are honest. And when I say honest, I mean, even though you might feel that you're honest, the test only comes when you have money in your hands and you're asked to do a particular thing with it. It's almost like the spirit of money is binding souls to the point where you got people who would otherwise be good, decent citizens do things that even they didn't know they could do. So it is very difficult for you to trust people with your money, because even when they start out good, I guarantee you something will come up, some spirit will pop up and let them do things that they normally wouldn't do. And for that reason, I will never ask anybody to do anything for me that is of importance. I would never give someone my money and say, take care of this for me. I mean, anything serious, anything that if they didn't do, I'd be devastated. Because simple little things, whether you use it or you do what I ask you to do, it's not a problem. But I mean, life-changing circumstances like buying a house, buying property, investing in business, I would never, ever do that again, because I got bitten. And trust me, that was a hard one to shake. And I would lie to you if I told you that I have beaten that bug. There's something about money. When the average person gets it into their hands, the green eye monster doesn't come and say, just take some. Now, there are different kinds of people. There are some who will take a little bit off the top and they'll use their conscience and they'll say, okay, I got this and it's not mine. I'm just helping myself to a little bit. And then there is that devilish spirit, that controlling concubine of a spirit that will come and say, they don't need it. You need it more. Why would you throw it away? It's like it justifies you taking what does not belong to you. And then there's also the spirit of Jezebel that comes and tell you, just take it and make up lies. And before you know, these controlling spirits have you. And when you look at the person after a while, you can't believe that a person who was kind, who seemed thoughtful, who seemed loving, could do those things, because the energies that are in money. Money is one of those wonderful things to have. Don't get me wrong, because for so long they tell us to hate money so that we cannot become anything and we just give it away. And the pastor tell us all kind of nonsense in the church to get us to give away our money. So I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you that money is very valuable. But at the same time, I'm saying to you, the energies that are associated with money, that turn up in the presence of money, that's the reason why people destroy other people for money. That's the reason why people will do the most abominable things, because the spirits that are attached to it. This is why I say to you, be careful who you allow to touch your money. Be careful who gives you money. In the handling of this money, there are ways to treat it. There are things to do with money that comes from people that are not good. So it's not like you're going to abandon the money, but there's a particular thing that you have to do to sanitize this money. There's some money that is not supposed to go to your house. When it's exchanged from someone else to you, you do not bring it to your house in that state. Many people's lives have been lost. Many people's lives have been destroyed because they didn't know this. They didn't understand the power and the magic that is associated to money. So not just lost lives, lost wages, lost financial positions. You give your money to the wrong person with the wrong mindset and the wrong heart, the wrong vibration or the wrong frequency, and your life will turn upside down. So even when you see people suffering and going through a hard time, you have to figure it out. You have to know how to handle your money before you exchange it. I am amazed. And I used to feel very hurt when I find out that folks, didn't know how to handle themselves, didn't know how to remain patient and wait for their turn, and therefore get engaged into things when it relates to money, things that ultimately hurt them in the long run. Because sometimes when, especially people, if they're going without for a long time and they see money, it's hard for them to depart with it. They're saying to themselves, but I need it too. But we have to remember, honesty is really still the best policy, although people would want you to think otherwise. Being honest is not a weakness. And sometimes when you're greedy, you can't see past that present situation that you're in. And when you're a person who covet others, when you see them getting something, you automatically say it belongs to you. When it's your turn, all things will work together for your benefit. And when you're honest, sometimes you're thinking to yourself, I'm so stupid. Why do I always have to be honest and I don't have? I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to just be like everybody else. No, don't be that way. Just wait your turn. Just be patient. There are people who don't realize that if you are patient and you show honesty and people can trust you, you are going to get a lot more than if you just tell yourself, I'm just going to swipe this for myself. I'm going to just take this for myself. You are looking at your immediate need and you're looking at that desire, that spirit that is present, that is telling you, just take it. They will know. They won't know. A person like me, if you touch my stuff, if you take what does not belong to me, to you, that belongs to me. If you lie to me, I will know. If you don't tell somebody you're a psychic or you're clairvoyant, they don't understand. They think this is a beautiful part of being who I am, is that people don't believe me. They just look at you, roll their eyes and whatever. And even when they don't have the sense to know that how does this person always turn up at these times and predict that this is going to happen, or ask you about whatever is happening, and at the time that's what's happening. They don't make the connection, because first and foremost, I don't have wings and I'm not white, but so they won't trust me or believe me, even though years and years of sharing and showing and being correct. They're busy thinking negative things. Being honest is not a weakness. It's not. And when you're trying to grab everything now out of that scarcity mindset, what you actually do is cancel your blessings. And so, for anyone who has ever betrayed you or lied to you or steal from you, and think they're hurting you, they're hurting themselves. But at the same time, as much as we know that, I am going to say that going forward, watch how you handle your money and watch who you trust with your money. That's all I'm going to say for today. Stay blessed.